Top of the morning. Hey, everybody. What's shaking? What's shaking? What's shaking? Top of the morning. Tell you bust a little early morning, little jive. You know what I'm saying? I'm upset. Made a guy. You ever want the egg and cheese? Made the damn egg, and when you go get the cheese, ain't none there. Shit, I'm pissed the fuck off. Right? Excuse my profanity. Mm-hmm. Made me a little breakfast. Okay. What's going on, jive turkeys? How y'all day going? We woke up this morning, so evidently our day going good, right? A1 the boss, salute, General. Manners and respect. Oh, what a night. What's going on? 40 years. I see you, Uncle Dice. Ah. OG Sunny Block. What's shaking you, jive turkey? I was mad, man. I'm still mad. God damn it. Woke up. Ain't got no goddamn cheese to go on my sandwich. Shit. I'm pissed off, man. Ain't nothing like cheese on your eggs. You ain't got no cheese on your eggs. You don't want to eat them all. But I'm good, though. So let me do some early morning job talk. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on with y'all for a little while. Do a little 30, 20 minutes. Check in with y'all. I know y'all see me. This is my wake up in the morning Arabian Palencia. Yo, OG Sunny Block, what you had on the menu today? I know y'all had something on the menu. You ain't just going to work on an empty stomach. I'm mad, woke up, no cheese, couldn't get no coochie. Shit, man. I'm all messed up. I gotta roll a joint. And ain't even a joint. You understand? Okay, I know you packed your shit. Aquarius, salute. Man, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm upset a little bit. I couldn't drink no orange juice. I'm over here sipping Kool-Aid. Spit my smoothie. No cheese for the eggs. No coochie. Little bit of weed. No Funto. A lighter. It's broke. But I still woke up this morning. I still woke up this morning. Shit. Job my people for 20 minutes, something like that, before y'all go to work. Shit. Two Tone, Stone, what's shaking, my brother? Manners and respect. Shit. You dig Uncle Dice? Shit. I ain't jiving. Mm-mm. I ain't jiving. Besides that, we good. Yeah. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to go watch no news because I don't want every time I watch the news something bad happen. Somebody dying, somebody get killed, somebody got shot, somebody got raped. I don't want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about this morning. How the fuck half of us woke up and wanted bacon, but it's only one slice. Yeah, yeah. You wanted to make eggs and it was only one. Everything was only one of everything. One slice of bread, one egg, and one biscuit, one goddamn piece of bacon. Who leaves one slice of bread inside of the fucking bread bag? How the, don't that don't even make sense. to leave one slice of bread inside of a bread bag? Don't it comes in a pan? Don't you gotta take 2 slices so that when it's done is the flat ass slice, the butt slice, and the other slice? How the fuck you get one slice of bread inside of a bag? I don't understand. One slice of bread inside of a bag. Don't it come 20? It comes even. I know it don't come with no one slice of bread that don't in no goddamn bag. Shit. Pissed the fuck off, bro. Everyone, I'm pissed off, man. I gotta drink Kool-Aid. I gotta eat a goddamn breakfast sausage with no breakfast sandwich with no cheese. Goddamn. Top of the morning, madness. Top of the morning, my brother. I'm on, man. Goddamn. Don't you hate when I hate when I gotta get up and run to the store early in the morning? Fuck, man. Man, that shit pisses me off. You don't drink no goddamn Kool-Aid, no breakfast sandwiches. You drink orange juice, tea, or some shit. Some bitches got no drinking Kool-Aid. Fuck. No goddamn Kool-Aid. We eat Kool-Aid when we eating the Chinese food and shit like that. Macaroni and cheese and shit like that. I don't know fuck with McDonald's and their breakfast sandwiches, but I ain't fucking with this shit. McDonald's and no breakfast sandwich, I am not fucking with it. I don't know what they did to them something, but I can't even eat this motherfucker. Shit don't taste good without cheese. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't know when the last time I ate a sandwich without cheese. It's early morning, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Rise and shine. Would you say A1? A1 said, I hate that I had to go through this AM. I had to get my dog some food. It's going to wait till a few hours. Man, boy, I hate getting up, bro. I'm not a morning person at all, actually. Yeah, McDonald's breakfast, I ain't eating that shit no more. That's some shit they made up in a goddamn science lab. Ain't no real breakfast. Fuck your pancakes taste like remember back in the days the yellow shit that used to be inside of the yellow shit that's inside of the couch? That shit tastes like that. The yellow shit that be inside of the couch. Boogeyman, salute, my brother. Manners and respect to you. I'm upset, Boogeyman. I couldn't eat my whole sandwich, man. I had no cheese. Oh no. I hate Chick-fil-A. That shit is disgusting. I tried the Chick-fil-A shit. I ain't doing that shit. Question, salute, blessings. I'm not eating no Chick-fil-A. That Chick-fil-A is not all with it. I thought that when people, yo, go to Chick-fil-A, test Chick-fil-A. I'm thinking that shit gonna be some, you know what I'm saying? That shit is disgusting, man. That goddamn stupid ass Chick-fil-A. Question said, can have the store and market deliver groceries to your door. That's another thing. I ain't doing that neither. You know why I'm not having nobody deliver no groceries to my goddamn house? I don't know what they did with my groceries before it got to my house. You can't trust everybody to deliver your goddamn food. We build a salute, manners and respect. Yeah. Stone, you can't trust everybody to deliver your food. I ain't trusting no everybody to deliver my fucking food. And that Chick-fil-A is nasty. That shit is nasty. What's so good about it? That shit is disgusting. I taste wax dog salute. Yeah. I tasted that shit. That shit was horrible. I thought it was gonna be some, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be some good shit. Let me see. Wax dog said, wifey tried to buy Chick-fil-A last night. I chose cheeseburgers. That's right. I don't like all that. That shit is nasty, that Chick-fil-A. That's what hey yo, let me tell you something about them cheeseburgers from Burger King. Them shits be hitting. Wax dog. Them cheeseburgers from Burger King be hitting. They got that that taste, that flame broil, man, shit. That shit be hitting. You ain't lying about that. That shit be hitting like a motherfucker. I don't like Wendy's cheeseburger. I would not take a Wendy's cheeseburger over no Burger King. Hell no. You out your mind. Word. I'd rather give me White Castle cheeseburgers before goddamn before Wendy's. I'm not too big fan. Wendy's good for they chicken nuggets or some shit like that. I would. Yeah, yo, Boogeyman, I'm telling you, give me Burger King all day. I don't want no Wendy's, and if I get anything from Mickey D's, it got to be a Big Mac, cause they chicken McNuggets taste horrible. Seven God peace. Nobody been to no goddamn motherfucking Bojangles. I don't know no Bojangles. Sir Valentino, salute. Bojangles. What they selling Bojangles? Hog balls and chitlins and shit like that. That's what it sound like they sell. They hog balls and chitlins and pig ears and shit. There's a goddamn Bojangles. They don't sell pizza and cheeseburgers in no damn Bojangles. That don't even sound like a place that sell that stuff. They sell hog balls, chitlins, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and biscuits and gravy and smothered pork chops and shit like that. They don't sell no goddamn cheeseburgers and french fries and all that huh? About some goddamn Bojangles. Bojangles sound like a place where you go buy shit for Christmas. Okay, I'm dropping a link right now. See, here we go again. Here the fuck we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again now. Give me a second. Give me a second, Uncle Dice. I post, boom, comment, bam, hold. Hold, bam. I'm trying. As there, I pressed in the post thing. Hold on, paste. Paste. Give me a sec. I got it. Give me a second now. I'm pasting this shit, but it's not popping up. I got it, but it's not popping up, bro. Oh no, not this again. I ain't doing this shit again. All right, let me see. See, bam. Let me get up out of here. Out of here. I have cancel. I'm gonna try this shit. All right, bam. I'm pasting the shit. The shit ain't popping up. Word the mother, Uncle Dice. I'm pasting the shit. The shit is not popping up. See? Hold paste. Let go. Chat. Paste. Hold. Man, goddamn, I tried 40 years. For 40 years, not working. I don't know. Michael Esco, salute. Rob Jimenez, salute. I'm gonna try it again one more time. I don't know why it's not doing it, Uncle Dice. I'm trying right now. I know how to do it. Drop the link. I dropped the link. I mean, play out. Boom, pardon me. Post comment. Bam. see that shit? Look. Yeah, that's what I do, boom. Yeah, that shit's supposed to come up and coming up. I don't know, Uncle Dice. I'm trying. I'm trying my ass off. I don't know. I did. OG Sunny Blanco. I know how to drop the shit, but the thing ain't coming up, bro. This is crazy. I know how to drop the shit, bro, but the link thing ain't popping up. Post comment. Hold the post, right? I'm holding the pace. I'm holding the pace right now, OG. See, that shit ain't come up yet. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get this bitch right now. I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all talk to each other. Talk to each other for a minute now. I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all. Maybe just whistle day. Is it down? I dropped the link now. I dropped the link now. Is it down there? Let me know if it's down there. I see it up there.
That's
Huh? Man, I don't know what the fuck she just did. She pressed some shit up there that I ain't even see. Okay, we in the building. Okay. We got Uncle Dice in the building.
Yo, you the funniest nigga alive, son.
We're shaking job, turkey.
Yo, I be needing you in the morning for my therapy, son. Yo, you is the funniest. Yo, son. You missed your calling, Compa. Yo, word up. We got to get this together. We got to get this man on stage. Yo, Compa, you said, what the fuck am I going to do with 1 egg, 1 piece of bacon, and 1 piece of bread?
My OG.
Oh, shit.
Jive turkey. You got it, Dice.
What's good,
What's good? You already know I'm on the JOB. Putting some power together, my homie. Turning lights on in the building and all of that. Word. Where's your goodie? Hey, yo, Jive Turkey. Let me tell you something, Jive Turkey. You should have took advantage of that when you was down in North Carolina fucking with old boy. Nigga, Bojangles is that move, B. You don't know. Bojangles that move, my nigga. The Bowberry biscuits and the cinnamon biscuits and the motherfucking the chicken and all of that, nigga. The seasoned French fries with the sweet tea, nigga. You bugging. Bojangles that move, B.
So and Bojangles, they sell French chicken and all that.
Nigga,
yeah, it's like Popeyes. It's a competition to Popeyes. Both of them niggas is from Louisiana. Bojangles started first, and then Popeyes came afterwards. But they the same shit, yeah.
It's just Popeyes went folks on the East Coast, and Bojangles is in the South.
Yeah, Bojangles mostly in the South.
Same dirty rice, same mashed potatoes, same seasoned French fries.
Nah, Bojangles got that. Bojangles got that chicken sandwich, that smashed Chick-fil-A shit.
Yo, you know what Bojangles sold? I thought Bojangles sold like hog maws and chitlins and shit like that.
Nah, nigga,
that's talking about that bullshit Cracker Barrel.
Nah, Cracker Barrel don't even sell no shit like that. Cracker Barrel sell like country cooking, breakfast and all that shit, but they ain't got no whole for that shit right there. You got to go to one of these barbecue joints down here, some shit like that.
I'm in North Carolina. I'm in Fayetteville.
Me too, homie. I'm in Charlotte.
Yo, we drove past a Cracker Barrel one morning, OG, and I told my cousins and them, we not going in there. They say, why? Because it's a picture.
Nothing for nothing, Dice. None for nothing, Dice. None for nothing. They got good food, Dice. Nothing for nothing,
baby. John Wayne, OG.
Yeah, but you walk in, they're gonna have pictures of Sammy Davis Jr., Elvis Presley, John. It's that type of era.
You said that. Just because you said
it's that type of era. When you walk in, they do all that old 30s and 40s type. It's a country setting. I
thought it was some racist.
Nah. They ain't on the same shit.
Salute.
Who that?
Sonny.
Oh, that grandson. What's good, homie? What's goody? What's goody?
What's going on, man?
I'm on the clock, my G. You see me?
Yeah, the time. You on timing, Lord. I see
That's a
you.
fact. You doing what you supposed to do.
Yeah, you need those windows. You know, glaziers are on deck. You need some windows. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? The glaziers are on deck. But y'all just want to stop by. Shout out to my brothers, Big Dice.
Thanks, God.
Salute.
Sonny and Compa. Just came through the slide by. I'm in the background. Salute my
Appreciate
brothers.
I'm here.
Yo, Dice, like you say, he make my day. He make my day.
Yo, Compa make my day, son.
Word
I
up.
was going
Salute
through
to
something
y'all,
too
man.
yesterday. I was going through something in the mind, bro. And I was in a bad spirit because I was supposed to pull up last night fucking with Compa. And, you know, I started thinking about my mom's, my nigga. I started sipping on that brown water and I fell asleep. So when I woke up this morning and seeing that I missed him, he know I'm coming out for him. So when he said early morning jive, you know, I rolled up and jumped on.
Word. So I appreciate you stop in. Salute to my brothers, man. Make sure you have a productive day, man.
That's right.
Peace and love, kid.
Stay safe, beloved.
Blessings. Hey, yo, Uncle Dice, it's true that Cracker Barrel was a racist place?
See, this is what it was. I'm going to tell you, us being from up top, when I come down and see Cracker Barrel, I see rope. I see old paraphernalia of when we was going through a bad time as black people. I automatically assumed that that's what that was. Just because OG Blocko told me to say that, because I heard the food was fire. But when we pulled up, yo, my nigga, they had a full life-size picture of John Wayne.
And John Wayne was a racist nigga, right?
That's what I told my cousin. I said, yo, bro, I don't think they really want us in here, man, because we was working for this place. We was working for
YOLO salute.
We was working for Philip Morris. We was putting up the stands and everything and putting up the computers, game systems in Walmart. So we was in Cary, North Carolina. So my cousin was like, yo, they got fire food up in there. I was like, bro, Cracker Barrel? Cracker? He was like, nah, son, we going up in there. Yo, but when we pulled up in, like in the direct door, when we went to park the car, yo, I jumped out, my nigga. I seen the full-size picture of John Wayne. I said, I'm not going in there, bro.
Wow.
Because I know the history with John Wayne, and unfortunately, racism is fucked up. But in certain parts down here, my nigga, they'll string your ass. They just, yo, true story. If you think I'm joking, Google this. Bladenboro, North Carolina, 4 years ago. Young man, 23 years old, black, messing with the sheriff's granddaughter. They wind up having a baby together. You know, they find this, and this shit breaks my heart to talk about this. They find this young man hung behind her house with his penis cut off and in his mouth. They said he did that himself.
Get the fuck out of here.
NAACP was down here and everything. Google it. Bladenboro, North Carolina. Young man found hung from a tree in the back of. Yo, they hanging niggas down here, bro. Peace,
YOLO,
peace, God.
my nigga.
YOLO, peace, God.
Shake cash and play, shake it.
Ain't nothing, you jive turkey.
Yo, rest in
God
peace. I seen your shit yesterday. Rest in peace to the God teeth, man.
Man, what's good though, man? How y'all brothers doing today, man?
Alive and free.
We woke up this morning.
That's right. Compa only woke up with 1 egg, 1 bacon, and 1 piece of toast, but he woke up.
Yeah.
Hear you. Nah, but as far as
one for what? Goddamn, what of every goddamn thing.
It's some people that wake up with none of everything.
I hear what you're saying about Cracker Barrel, right? And
yeah.
But why haven't we pointed the fingers at ourselves? We're the most racist individuals towards one another. In all, you know, like I stated, it's sad, but the only time we weren't going after each other is when slavery existed. Why is that?
No, actually, we were going at each other then too, because they were the field niggas, and then they were them house niggas.
Yeah, but again, the house slaves, right? Were they going against their own because they wanted to, or stuff that went on outside the house slaves? You understand me? So it's like I don't go based off that because their situation forced them. Now, granted, they still stand on their own, but their situation forced them to behave a certain way out of fear. Fear is a real strong drug, and if you can't overcome that fear, you can be manipulated to do it alone. But realistically, us as minorities, we're the most racist towards one another. More than Caucasian individuals are. They just sit back and watch us kill each other off. So how is that racism on their end? They're just sitting back and enjoying the show because we're creating a circus with ourselves. And that's the way it is.
Hey yo, YOLO. Hey yo, YOLO. You seen that shit? That shit Django, right? You seen that shit, right? The perfect example of a ill house nigga like that was Samuel Jackson. He played that role to the T. Who that nigga on that nag? He mad because he ain't never seen a black nigga on a horse. And he ain't never got the chance to ride a horse. And he a house nigga. So if I'm a house nigga and I ain't never been on a horse, how the fuck this nigga get to get on a horse? That's what that whole shit about, Playboy.
No, it's factual, right? But it all goes again, like I was saying, certain circumstances. If you're weak-minded and firm on something, you're gonna fall. Now, if you look at that, right?
Me originally, not mean to cut you off.
He had better clothes. He was sleeping on the bed. He had food, and he was given a place of empowerment. Now, why would he trade it off as a weak-minded individual? Why would he trade it off that the cop to be in the field?
You know why I gotta agree to disagree? I'm not gonna say that's weak-minded because we gotta think about we had some slaves. Now, this is a true fact. We had some slaves when they were getting brought over in the water, they jumped off in that water, man. Them niggas chose death. They chose death.
But
yo, hold on. They'll tell you right now the slaves that made it to Jamaica was some of the illest niggas besides the Haitian niggas. Them niggas went to war. They weren't having the Antigua, because more slaves made it to the islands than ever made it to America because it was first land. The islands belonged to Arawak Indians and the so-called Spanish back then. We populated it because we came through on the slave trade. And it was first land, so that's where we got dumped off at.
And I said that on the platform when I was up there with St. Laz. People fail to realize you rarely hear, quote unquote, of slavery in Jamaica. That's why they was calling them headhunters, because they used to put heads. Yo, cop company. Remember back in the day they used to call them headhunters and all that? No, they wasn't headhunters. That wasn't headhunters. They was letting you know the last group of cats that came there trying to play with us. You see what happened to them. If you don't come here in peace, the same thing is gonna happen to you.
But then, Dice, you got to watch this, because I saw you when you was on last of that. Shout out St. Laz. I saw you when you was on that, right? But you got to recognize this. They almost did a double standard, because if you go revolt, a la Hades revolted, and because they revolted, they became the poorest country because they stopped the import-export. Once you stop the money from coming in and out, now they're a poor country from start. But they only did that because Hades told them, you're not coming over here with that. You ran y'all out, y'all not coming back.
A lot of people don't know that history. That's why when a lot of people be like Haitians and disrespecting Haitians, I said, first of all, Haitians, if you were a slave and got to Haiti, you were a slave.
They won the first
Saint Toussaint was his name. Toussaint was the one who liberated all of that over there. He was like, yo, I'm tired of this. He got everybody together and he banned and started the army. He ran everybody out there. And then when they tried to come back through.
With the sword, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's right.
We talk a lot about that John Hanson, the nigga who gathered up all them slaves.
They say John Hanson is supposed to be the first black president ever back in the day, so they say.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They don't talk about the hero slaves who gathered up all them slaves and started killing up all them slave masters and poisoning and going in them houses and murdering their families and kids. They don't want us to know about that. They want that all slaves was just nah. There were slaves who thought like how we thought back in the day. We got weapons. They giving us weapons.
You want to see something real quick that's so beautiful? Yo, you know what's so beautiful, Compa? You know what's so beautiful? Look at the OG. Now that's a prime fact. The OG pulls up and he is on showing us
I got you.
Buildings.
That
way. Salute.
I got you.
Like,
they can't do these things.
9 to 5 is better than 25.
They say we can't.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
Right.
That's a whole fact.
My big ass, I'm just scared.
But you know what though? It depends. When you was going back to that topic you was just talking about, right? It depends on where you was at when it came to that slavery thing, because American slavery was a lot more stronger and harder than island slavery. That's why you got a lot of mulattoes and a lot of mixed races on the island, because Once they got to the island, they was like, yo, forget Britain, forget England. We go do what we want to do. You know what I mean? Then you had sugarcane slavery.
That's
Sugarcane
right.
slavery was a little less harsher than picking tobacco and cotton and all that good shit. But then when you come to the States, the same shit was happening in New Orleans. That's why New Orleans was flooded with Creoles and the mulattoes and all that good shit.
Yeah.
So it depends on where you was at. Not condoning none. The shit was all bullshit. But
That's
it just depended on where you was at, how harsh the shit was.
That's right. That's right. Look at Jive Turkey. Got us up early in the morning. Got my vibe better, man. I was going through something, man. I really went through something.
Talk about it, Dice. Talk about it, Dice.
I'm telling you, man. And I salute you for that. Sometimes I just get in the zones missing my mother, man. People fail to realize I'm 50 years old, but I'm still my mother's baby, man.
Hey, yo, Dice, it's funny you say that, bro. I'm 49, right? And my father got other kids, but I'm my mother's only child. Now, mind you, I love my mother to death, but I've been on my own since I was 16, had my own crib at 16. But if you back up, I was in juvie and upstate and all that at 12 years old. So me and Mama Love got a shaky relationship, but that's Mama Love. But watch this. I went to go see Mama Love Mother's Day. Mother's Day, bruh. I went to go see Mama Love Mother's Day. She was stuck on the couch, paralyzed. She couldn't move. My mother been in the hospital, my nigga, since Mother's Day. Mad. She had what they call it, bacteria. She had bacteria running through her spinal cord. They put a stimulator in her back years ago because she messed up her nerves in her back, right?
Yeah.
She said she didn't like the stimulator because every time she walked past a microwave or some shit, she was getting a surge. So instead of them taking the stimulator out, they just disconnected it but left it in her back. That was 20-something years ago. That shit collected mad bacteria in her spinal cord. So when it made her paralyzed, bro. She went through 4 or 5 months of them breaking her spinal cord down piece by piece to clear the bacteria, my nigga. She just got to it. Yeah, she's 67, and I'm the only child. And she just got to a rehabilitation center like 2 weeks ago.
This is what I want you to do for me.
Talk to me.
See, it take a man to say what he said. You heard what he said, Compa? Me and my mother, we had a real disconnection between mother and son, because as me being her son and my father, God bless his soul, fell addiction to that crack and certain things that he started doing that I felt as though she was accepting, I kind of like didn't really understand the real meaning of love between man and woman. You dig? And when I told her this, I'm like, yo, how you fucking around with this nigga? This nigga getting high, my man's and them serving this nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? La 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 la. And I moved out the crib. So maybe for a year and a half, me and my mother was like shaky. Then my grandmother passed away. So that kind of like gravitated me back to my mother, but my pops was still around in a deeper state of depression and addiction that I didn't understand. So that pushed me back in the street away from my mom's. You did? So then my grandfather passed away. Check this out. May 13th, 1995, my grandfather, her father passed away.
That's crazy.
And my mom broke down so bad, she looked at me and said, do you know how much I love you? And I'm like, yo, you don't love me. You love that nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And my mom said something to me that I'm about to tell y'all that's so personal. She said, one day you're going to understand the love between a mother and her son is totally different between the love between a mother and her man. You understand what I'm saying? And I got so upset with my mother because she kept dealing with my pops. So the nigga had a stroke in 93. And they told him, you keep smoking crack, you're going to die. The nigga has another stroke in 95, right? And completely gets clean. When I thought my mother was about to make her move to get rid of him, she reversed it and pulled him back in the crib. She said, you know what? I'm never going to leave him when he's down. Don't you never walk away from a person when they're at the bottom. And she said, when you really love somebody, this means you're going to love them with the terms that you chose to accept from day one. Always remember that. So when I looked at her, for the times that I thought she was weak for dealing with a nigga that was getting high, I just got a certain appreciation and admiration for her. A strong person to overlook their selfishness and their pride.
Right.
When it comes to real relationships and somebody holding them down. So my pop stopped getting high. And me and my mother relationship, she passes away in 2002. So the stroke that my pops had
R.I.P.
the
Mama
same
Love.
time.
R.I.P. Mama Love.
Peace, peace. So the stroke, the second stroke, he couldn't talk no more. So you know what he did? He wrote a letter to me, Compa. I walk in the room one day, he holding a picture crying. The nigga wrote a note to me. He said, crack had me so fucked up. I didn't even get to appreciate and love her like I used to love her for these last 7 years. And then God took her away from me.
That's deep.
You hear what I'm saying? He said crack had him so fucked up, he didn't even care I was his child. Much less that was his wife. So now that you got, do this for me, OG. You say your mother is still there? I don't care. Yo, let me tell you something about God.
Oh, no. Don't get me fucked up, Dice. I said all that to explain to you all the situation, but don't get it fucked up.
I just want you to hug her every day. Kiss her for me.
I'm holding Mama Love down. That's a fact. But she OT right now.
Everyone still have their mother. I'm not mad.
I dig that. I dig that.
You hear me? So when I get around somebody, and if there's any type of unsurety between that person, especially a man, a nigga that been in the street, because I'm about to drop this shit on my channel, the disappointments of a mother that we don't talk about. Because there's certain things that our mothers do, and they don't understand that we can interpret crystal clear, but we don't understand, and then we judge.
Right.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I love, man, shit. I miss my mom's. My mom's been going now, what? 20.
Rest in heaven.
22 years. I miss her every day.
I'm 18. I'm right behind you. 18.
Every time I look at that picture, I think about my mom. I gotta remember that every day when I look at my mom's picture. Then my daughter came out looking just like her. So I named her Loretta. Her name Nyla, but they don't call it.
You don't need no picture, Compa. You know that, right?
Huh?
You don't need no picture. Let me tell you what I told a lady to see me. A lady saw me down here. She said, boy, I miss your mother. I just wish I could hug her. I could open my arms and say something.
Dig it, Dice.
All you gotta do is open your arms and hug me, because I'm right here.
Right there. And she inside of you.
Total reincarnation of Sharon McLeod in the physical form. I'm just a male.
Dig it.
The lady just hugged me and started crying. So now all I do, I got a bunch of pictures and all that and memories. If I really want to look at my moms, I look in the mirror.
Pardon the noise, y'all. Pardon the noise.
Man, that's an attractive noise. That means a black man out there doing the way we always think we can't do it. Like I tell people, I get it now. Like, we opening a little spot down here. I worked in a plant casa for 8 years, 10 hours on the line. These niggas is so suckers. Like, that's when we was talking about slavery, and we can come back to that topic. They got these plants down here. They have production workers, then they have crew leaders, then they have supervisors, then they have plant managers. When you're a production worker,
man. Salute.
When you're a production worker, you really, me personally, I had that mentality of a field slave, because when you're looking at somebody that was right on the line with you, but they give him a quote unquote a hat, which is an overseer hat.
The supervisor hat. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You understand?
Yeah, they be different colors and shit.
Crew leader hat, because first of all, because you're a crew leader, that don't mean you're a supervisor. That just means quote unquote you get to get off the line.
Right.
And some niggas like sell their soul. So instead of staying on the line, they'll do anything. I got to do something else. Don't worry about it. So it's people on the line, and when they ask you to go to the bathroom, they'll say, Banyo. They got the nerve to tell you got 7 to 10 minutes to get back from the bathroom. And sometimes it may take 5 to 7 minutes to get to the bathroom because of the size of these plants.
I wish a motherfucker would.
But you got to think about this. I had to do this. I worked 2 different plants in a totality of 14 years. And you see what OG doing right now? The humility that you have to quote unquote develop. Because we from the street. You got to develop a certain humbleness. And you have to develop a certain barrier around you to understand you can't feed into it, because that house nigga slave mentality shit is real. It's real. When you think you better than somebody because they chose you to be a sucker, it's very, very dangerous, man.
Talk that talk, guys.
I agree with you on
Everybody in the
nothing
street, quote unquote.
worse than a house nigga, man. Ain't nothing worse than a fucking house nigga, man.
Oh, yes, it is.
Jesus.
Oh, yes, it is.
What the
There's one
fuck?
thing worse than a house nigga. A rat.
What the fuck is in a house
A rat.
nigga?
A rat. He said a rat.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all got me on that one. Yeah,
See,
damn
some
sure.
house niggas you can watch in quote unquote the shows that will tell and won't tell. Like he said, Samuel Jackson told that man Leonardo DiCaprio, he said, them niggas ain't here for no goddamn slave. They here for that girl.
Dig it. Dig it.
He said, nah, but he about to go home and get some money. He said, about to go home and get some money. Did you get the money yet?
Hey, yo, you want to know something?
Dig it.
I didn't watch that whole movie at all.
No,
You
you watch that.
You gotta watch that movie, Compa. That's a
I did not
movie.
watch
You
that
gotta
whole
watch
movie.
that movie.
Dead ass.
That's a deep movie. Yo, they was so messed up back in the days, they would put us in a fucking box in the middle of the ground with a little bit of water where we would eat and cook from the sun.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now, OG. Oh, you paused up now.
It might be the area he in. He back. He back.
Yo, Uncle Dice, I saw it, man. Just be watching the little slave, man. I don't be liking to watch the movie sometimes.
You
though.
gotta watch
really,
it because it's gonna tell you who you are and it's gonna help you humble. These are 3 movies I tell everybody, especially a black dude or a black man in the street that went through trials and tribulations. These are 3 movies, man, that I tell people. No, excuse me, 2 movies and 1 series. The first movie you need to watch is Rosewood.
I saw that. That's one of the movies that.
The second movie you need to watch is Django. And the web series that you need to watch, everybody need to watch, is Roots by Alex Haley.
Roots?
They gave it to us free on TV back in the days, but we was kids when it dropped in 77.
I remember Roots. Yeah, I remember Roots. That's what that nigga from
Alex Haley.
Reading nigga.
Kunta Kinte.
Yeah.
They dropped it in 77 for free, but I was only 5 years old, so you know I wasn't paying attention to it.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
My family and them watching. I remember my family coming together and everybody at my grandmother's house. I didn't understand why everybody was coming to my grandmother's house, so I knew it was some importance and some significance. So that's why when I got older, especially after collecting knowledge itself, I watched it. And we all in a bad, well, not all of us. There's some of us. No, we're all in a bad state. The reason why I say this is for the few of us that's 10 toes down and believe in morals and principles and standards, we're still ostracized because, quote unquote, of our beliefs. Because nowadays, the new fake is real, man. And the new real is totally fake.
You is not fucking lying about that.
It's totally fake, man. Niggas
you nailed that.
Let me tell you something, Compa. Back in the days, if anyone, first of all, you see somebody moms or you see a woman coming down the block with bags, we running up and grabbing them bags and making sure you get to the house safe.
Automatically.
You know, they ain't even doing that no more, man.
They don't hold the door.
That's Miss Mary. Oh, that's Miss Betsy. Oh, watch out. Go get them bags. Go get them bags. They're not doing that no more. And they're not keeping, unfortunately, we're not governing our own neighborhoods to the fact where the police don't have to come in with their foolishness. If we learn how to govern our own neighborhoods as we did when we were younger, as we watched our OGs and elders did as we was younger. Yo, all jokes aside, I remember, like I said, my father and them, when they had the game room, when they had Marty's on when it was Marty's on Utica Avenue, and then my pops and Johnny Greenlee had the Fort Apache. I remember the only
Hold on. Your pops had Marty's? That's your people?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who my pops is. I'm gonna tell you who my family is, OG Sonny Blanco. My uncle, my mother, we the McLeods from Utica Avenue between Park and Prospect. My uncle is Ice Water, LaVon McLeod.
Ice Water, shout it out.
Word. Fred McIntosh, Darryl and them. My pops is Ronald Young. He used to be with Johnny Greenlee, OG Bot's father. Bot's that used to be Big Daddy Kane bodyguard. They had the game room called the Fort Apache on Utica between quote unquote Sterling and Park. Right next door was Mr. Marty.
Sterling Place. I do remember that joint used to be right there on
Listen, Marty, you talking about Marty, Fat Marty, his sister named Sabrina, his nephew named Goonie, God bless the dead. And then me and him, when we came in our era, We had the barbershop. I don't know if you remember Isaac Tillman that had the barbershop.
I don't know why I thought you was from the Ville, Dice. I thought you was from the
no,
Ville.
I'm from everywhere.
Word, because I'm from Flatbush in the Ville.
You know what I'm saying? You know why he said that? Because I used to, my family and them lived on East 37th between Farragut and Foster. Shoot out to my cousin Jamal, Boomslow. And you know I stayed in Vanderveer for 2 years.
I stayed and then you be talking about Howard like you ran all through Howard at one time.
No, I'm telling you I was always a ghost, my man. See, my vibe is if I can get some money, I'm gonna tell you where I'm really, really known for being. Jackie Robinson, Smurf Village, Kingsborough, Albany Projects. You dig what I'm saying? St. John's Park, Schenectady and Sterling. You dig what I'm saying? New Lots. You know, Vermont, like I really, really was outside at one particular time.
Hey, I almost got killed on Vermont, B. I got a story about that shit. You need to check. I almost got killed on Vermont, say. Go to my page and check out.
So you know where I'm from.
When your homie thinks everyone is soft. Word
up.
I ain't gonna tell you. I wish I could tell you the spot, but I'll be saying too much.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the spot where we used to be at. International Cuisine, man. International Cuisine on New Lots in Sheffield, man. Shout out to my nigga Spling. International Cuisine, New Lots in Sheffield, man. That's when I was staying in Starlight City.
Sheffield is dangerous still, you know.
Sheffield ain't gonna never be soft. Yo, let me tell you something. New York is dangerous, bro. Bensonhurst is dangerous. Bensonhurst is dangerous. Williamsburg is dangerous. You dig what I'm saying? Howard Beach is dangerous. Bay Ridge is dangerous. Ocean Avenue is dangerous. New York is dangerous.
Especially fucking Brooklyn and the Bronx.
I don't know what's going on in the Bronx. I'm not going there for nothing.
Yeah, they lost their brain out there.
Carjacking, pulling people out of cars. Yo, we never did no carjacking. We stole cars. We waited for the people to go inside and go to sleep. 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, we broke in cars and took cars. We never pulled people out of cars. We never terrorized people like that. And then after about 3 or 4 days, we parked the car because we knew the car was hot. After we go to Long Island or Queens and take a car, come to Brooklyn, we rock the car for 3 days. A dummy will be in the car after the 3rd day.
Word.
Shout out to the police that found all them cars in IS-210 on Park between Utica and Rochester.
How about right in the end in the back of 390?
Shout out to the police that got them people their cars back, man. Word up. Them was the good old days. We wasn't hurting people, Compa.
Damn sure wasn't.
When did it turn into hurting people, man?
Nah, we wasn't. When
did it turn into hurting people, man? The only time I remember somebody getting hurt, you might got jumped if you came to our block. But you still got to go home.
Yeah.
You might go with little lumps or something like that. When did it turn to niggas pulling out guns and shooting each other? Like Jay-Z said, we used to sleep together at house parties and hooky parties, and now we're enemies.
We going at each other. And it ain't like we got little beef. Niggas got real beef. Like niggas grew up together. And we got beef like if we used to be going at it with how we used to go at it with others. That shit is crazy now.
Like how could you forget somebody moms that used to be in their house eating cake from them or chicken from their mother? How could you just go kill somebody's son that their mother hug you and kiss you and you'll put up now check this out. You see a nigga moms in the street and you smoking a spliff, you got enough respect to cuff the spliff
you hide that shit,
or put the beard down, but you don't have the respect in your heart not to kill her child. That's what made me stop fucking with niggas, my nigga.
And like, I ain't mad at
a lot of niggas got evil, Compa. Like a lot of niggas we know turned evil, man. And I'm not evil. I'm a coolest nigga in the world. I don't even want no problems, bro. Like a lot of niggas just really got evil, man. And evilness is turning this world upside down, man. It's all right to be upset with somebody, but evilness, just sitting up every day worrying and thinking about something for a person to fall or put them in a bad predicament or nah, niggas is evil, man. And I don't want that around me, man.
Yeah, I agree. I want pure good energy, good vibes.
Word up. I don't even like arguing. I don't even raise my voice no more. You dig what I'm saying? I don't like any of that no more.
I don't even, yo, I'm gonna be honest, Uncle Dice. How could I say? don't get me wrong, you know, I still got that shit in me, you know, but I don't like it. I does everything to avoid it. I does everything to not be that way. I don't want to be in those problems. I don't want to be getting shot at. I don't want to be shooting at nobody. I don't want to be getting stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't want none of that shit in my life.
None of it. I just want
Word.
love. I just want love. I want niggas laughing, joking, people happy, the babies laughing. Love.
That's what I like to do. I like to show love. I like to make people laugh. I like when a motherfucker down, they could come around, we can have a conversation and they hold thoughts, whatever they was thinking about, however they was feeling, they not feeling that way no more.
You
That's
did that this morning for me. You did that for me this morning.
I
When
appreciate
I seen early
it.
morning jive, I just started laughing, yo. I couldn't stop laughing, man. Word up. That nigga said early morning jive, man. Live right now, man.
I appreciate it, man. Shit, man. If I could shit, if I could make a motherfucker laugh, shit. That's a beautiful thing.
Word up. You missing your call.
That is a beautiful thing right there. I just dropped the link, did I? All right, I'm getting better at it.
Sir Valentino, I see you.
Sir Valentino, salute.
7 Guard, you're 100% right, man. We got to cherish our loved ones, because if people don't really understand this is one thing I learned, and I'm saying it out my mouth. After that pandemic, man, that shit, I lost my Uncle Thomas, man, my grandmother's brother, bro. Like, yo, I really didn't understand. I didn't believe in the pandemic until that shit hit 3 people close to me, man.
Hey, yo, Dice, you just said something that me and the homie Smitty Brim, shout out Smitty Brim, we was talking on the phone last night. You just said something, because I'm from that era. Like I just said, I'm 49. I'm from the era when the G's used to come down the block and be like, yo, shorty, go upstairs. It's your mom's, everybody, y'all go upstairs. We about to make it hot out here.
Ain't nothing talking about.
They'd send somebody through the block to give a warning. Yo, y'all get off the block. It's about to get hot right here. Like you said, we could be pumping all the dope in the world, but when Miss Compa came down the block, or when Miss Young came down the, hey, yo, hold that. You know that's Dice Moms right there. Be easy. Where's that respect at right now, B? I used to make my little team before I had a little team. When I was a little dude, I used to go grab the bags. I used to make my little team.
That's a fact. We all did.
This young bad building. I was always told it ain't what you do, is how you do it. That's a fact, yeah.
Right. That's a
You
fact,
see me, man? You busting the move, man. Cuba, salute. James Anderson, salute.
Exactly what we did. We all did it. I remember being on the block. Johnny Greenlee. Boy, you see that woman over there? Don't get them back. Johnny Greenlee mother, rest in peace, Miss Greenlee. She was the Reverend. And she was also, yo, this lady was a prophet, bro. Like, I mean, I used to laugh at her because of the way, like, when she got older, you know how the old timers, their minds start playing with her, you know. Let me tell you something. This lady used to tell us stuff. She said, yo, this one here, gonna die. That one right there, leave him alone, because he's gonna tell everything she said. Everything she said, rest in peace, Miss Green. Shout out to my man Russell, just came home from doing 24 years. Russell, I love you, boy. I'm glad you home.
Bro.
Niggas don't understand, like, we gotta start loving each other again. Like, yo, all jokes aside.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to you in about 15 minutes at lunchtime. I'll be back at lunchtime, Compa, about 15 minutes.
Pull up.
Salute to the chat. Salute.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to get mad no more, seem like.
What you say, bro?
Mad no more.
Oh.
Because once I feel myself getting upset or agitated, yo, I swear to God, Compa, my mother, I know she looking down laughing. Yo, I will go get in a whip and leave, bruh. Because I know my values and my points is different from other people's values and points. Not saying mine's is right. But differences pull friction, man. And then some people don't know how to have a stern conversation without disrespecting somebody.
Really, salute. You ain't lying about that, man. You ain't fucking lying about that, bro.
Because
like, yo,
they got a thing of calling niggas bitch and hoe, and that's their thing. Like, you hoe at? Nah, well, not with me. They already understand who I am. You understand what I'm saying to you? But that's a norm down here, calling another man bitch. Like, shit's different down here, bro. And I had to adapt to certain things. I had to formulate my way of thinking, and I had to really, really put my odds and evens together and understand, yo, you got to have a plan. So what I did, I came down here, I told, we're going to do this. I'm going to work for about maybe 10, 15 years and build up this bread, and then I'm opening my own. And look how God works.
Now you having, oh, what a night.
When he's going back with 63. We've been doing this for 40 years, man. My feet hurt, man.
It's time to relax now.
Think about it. If I came outside at 10, that's 40 years, man.
40 years.
And I'm still here.
God is good.
With the little bit of sanity that I got left.
God is good.
It seemed like when I get older, when I got older, I don't know about nobody else, I've developed more compassion and more mercy. And my grandmother always told me, she said, you got to learn how to have mercy for people. And I'm like, nah, you crazy? Somebody disrespect me? She said, let me ask you something. What's going to happen today when you need somebody to have mercy for you?
Which is true. Silver Point, what movie is that?
All them things
That's
really just got me different, man. Like, I love everybody. I don't want no war no more, man. I don't even understand how, like, when we was talking about the situations with these rappers and stuff, my heart is so pure and sincere now. When I'm hearing about PNP Rock, when I'm hearing about quote-unquote Takeoff, when I'm hearing about Pop Smoke, when I'm hearing about 40 Dolph, when I'm hearing about XX Tenion, I'm thinking about quote-unquote people that came from a hood that, yo, first of all, this one thing people got to understand too. You got to understand how to flaunt success.
Right.
You got to know how to do that.
All that extra shit. I'm putting that shit down now. Killer Sally. Remember Killer Sally?
It's some real dangerous individuals in the hood, bruh. And people was failing to realize, they was like, yo, well, like with the PNP thing, that wasn't even a target. That they just happened to see him with some jury. And then everybody was saying that was dumb and that was stupid. First of all, rest in peace to $500,000. One thing Half told me, anytime that his stomach was hungry, his stomach never stopped growling. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't know, I had hunger pains. You had hunger pains. It's a different when you sitting around and your shit growling, bro. So to a nigga that might see 100 or 200,000 on somebody's neck, and in the hood, they ain't gonna get nothing but about, what, $7 grand? Think about it. $7,000. A lot of people, quote unquote, unfortunately, a lot of people that's alive right now have never had 7,000 in one time. Except income tax time.
Right.
I remember when Stephon Marbury, Facts of Life, when he playing himself, my niggas robbed that nigga because he was trying to follow a 16-year-old girl home from the tunnel. And he had the nerve to pull up in Albany Projects with that SC 400 and all that jewelry on. Google it, nigga. Shout out to my niggas. Google it. Google it. Niggas is pedophiles, man. Niggas don't have no respect, man.
A lot of these niggas is pedos in this big time industry. A whole lot.
And a lot of niggas with money never grew up with this. Yo, let me tell you something. Shout out to the Little Rascals. I'm about to drop a jewel on y'all. A lot of dudes with money never grew up with one particular thing in their life, which is personality, man. You could have all the money in the world, but still be a fucking sucker, man. Your whole mannerisms, your whole style is just off. Yep. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you got personality and people genuinely gravitate to you or genuinely respect you and love you and your opinion and your vision, just because of who you are, no monetary.
You can walk through the hood with $1 trillion worth of jewelry. Niggas ain't gonna touch.
It's different, man.
You're right.
It's different.
You're 100% right. I totally agree with you.
It's just totally different today, man. We got to start loving our women. We got to start understanding them. Like the OG said yesterday, quote unquote, people think a man cannot make a woman be a woman. We can tell them, quote unquote, how we want them to look. We can tell them, quote unquote, how we want them to act. We can tell them, quote unquote, the best way to dress. But it still is up upon them to walk that walk. You understand? Just like a woman can't tell a man how to be a man. The only thing a woman can tell a man, quote unquote, about being a man is what she accepts or what she perceives as respect and how she wanted to get treated. But what if she got a bad description of a man? What if she got a bad description of a man? Look at the situation yesterday. Shout out to Harlem Legend TV. He put up a segment yesterday on OMG. Jay was beating this girl up and stomping her out online. And now she's back with him.
Who was doing that?
I think it's the Crip rapper. Oh, the one that was with 504 OMG JD, some shit like that.
Oh, I don't be knowing.
Did it yesterday. Great topic. We was up there yesterday. Because some people were raised in relationships thinking that it's all right to fight. We all right. We just mad at each other, but we love each other. Go to sleep. That's trauma. You wake up, you thinking, quote unquote, it's all right for you to put your hands on each other.
You want to know something? This shit is crazy that you said that.
It's the truth.
And we got about 1 more minute and we about this bitch. But I'm glad you brought that up, Uncle Daddy. Because why do people I know who do fight like cats and dogs, why they be together for 30 and 40 years? And the motherfuckers who have 2, 3 baby fathers, 2, 3 kids with the one nigga, they been together for fucking 6 years and they separated and on to the next one. I don't understand that shit. And
Some
it's the people
total different lessons of love.
People who get married always get divorced. And the people who've been together, quote unquote, like how you say common law married, they've been together for 25, 30 years. And they ain't go to no paper, get no ring. And I don't understand that though.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Me, I think that's totally, to me personally, I have family members that have done that, but I think to me that's wrong on both on the woman's side and the man's side. Because if me and you are together, quote unquote, for a certain amount of years, we're going to get married. Because it's like a facade, in my opinion. Like if you love me, I love you. We're really trying to build and bring this thing to a better agreement as one. What's wrong with getting married? If that's really who you feel as though you're supposed to be with. I don't think you're supposed to get married just because. But if you really, really feel as though that's your soulmate, that's your better half, and quote unquote, they're going to help you be the best person, and you can accomplish more things on a goal with them because y'all more alike. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's an insult to be together 25, 30 years without making that declaration to God. You know what I'm saying?
Manos, the salute. So you think a person gotta say if they've been with a person for X amount of years, they gotta put that ring on their finger?
In my opinion, this is just my opinion. We all got one.
Right.
They say the first year you really find out, quote unquote, who the person is you're dealing with if y'all living together. The second year, you're going to ask yourself if you can deal with it. The third year is just straight up down if it's going to be for better or worse. So by the 5th year, I do think that by the 5th year, as adults, you know what I'm saying, and really knowing what each other want, it's something with making a woman, quote unquote, an honest woman, and it's something with making a man a man. It's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why, for some reason, they tell us, quote unquote, it's such a sacred thing or unsacred thing to get married. Don't get married. Don't get married. It's going to get so bad. I think, quote unquote, it gets bad because of what you tell it. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't understand. With marriage comes a lot of respect and accountability. And if we're married, I wouldn't want my lady coming in the home 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night. Just like a lady wouldn't want her man coming in the home 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night. If we're married, if it's not going to be 50-50, let it be 80-20. Let it be 90-10. Let it be 95-5. But we're doing this together as one. You dig what I'm saying? It's just a certain respect that comes with the word marriage that some people don't want to grow up with.
My boy Silverpoint said he's been with his wife 28 years. Salute. He got 28 years in, not married though. He said it works better like that. No. Always got to prove loans and not being.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like I said, respectfully to him, think about it. He's in his mind, it works better. But is it right?
but why would it be? Why, if it's working better for him?
Let me explain something. Why? People don't want to. I'm just gonna be real with it. Respectfully to everybody, this is just my opinion. I think the people that do that, quote unquote, either in their heart believe they're not really gonna be with this person and waiting for something better to come along.
Sean Prince, salute. But he's been with her for 28 years. What more he want to come along? That's
The validation of God.
man. I think if they go to the validation of God, they gonna separate.
Hell no! Don't do that, elcompa. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's totally. God forgive him. God, hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. God, he don't know what he's talking about. He just jiving right now, and he just busting the move. This is entertainment. He did not mean that sincerely from his heart. He was raised totally different. No, he didn't. No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't. Yo, without God, hear me what I'm saying is, without God, it ain't nothing. Because without God, it ain't no righteousness. Without God, it's just a situation. And a situation deep down in your mind, even if it ain't in his mind, it's in her mind. Like, damn, why he won't marry me? I'm not good enough. I don't care what she telling him. I don't give a fuck. First of all, unfortunately, a lot of relationships, we sit back and just say what we're not going to say because we're thinking about keeping the other person's feelings sacred or out of harm's way. That's not being real with each other, man.
But look at everybody. Look, you see what you said? Everybody up here say they've been with theirs for 22, 25, 15, 18, and nobody's married. And everybody said their relationship working very good.
I never said they was going to separate. But one thing I will say on YouTube, I bet you it'd be so much better with God. Validation. And that's a fact. Because see, let me tell you something too about a lot of people that got these long relationships too. This big dice from Utica Avenue to Utica Avenue. A lot of people got a lot of first of all, it's a lot of relationships with 20 and 28 years, but their children on the outside. Let's talk. If we're gonna talk, we go jive, let's jive.
People who be married. Every people who be married and be having children on the outside.
And that punishment from God. See, the punishment of God is what I'm worried about, not the punishment of the world.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
I said we always do this. Say you're gonna get 1 minute and next thing you know.
That's right.
Hey, yo, Uncle Dice, can I ask you? In the Bible, does God say get married?
I actually don't know that.
Oh, so why people?
I can look it up for you. We can pull it up tonight on the job. I'll go into it for you, but I know it's something about come together as one and being whole with me. I don't know the actual verse, but it's come together as one and being whole with me. Meaning, quote unquote, now this is what I mean. There's a lot of people that's in relationships, like down here, I'm going to say this, niggas down here have been together 15, 16, 17 years, and then every weekend they're going through arguments with their women because their women want to go out. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There are a lot of relationships that are not one. There are a lot of relationships that are split. That's why people are unhappy. First of all, if I'm with somebody and I tell them, quote unquote, see, a lot of people don't fill out that application. It's like it's a male and it's a female application. A lot of people don't really come to the fact and really ask themselves whom they're dealing with. Every attribute about them, if that's really in alliance with them, they just say, well, you know what? She got 2 out of 20. I'm going to make the rest pull up. No, if it's only 2 out of 20, it's only 2 out of 20. Being comfortable and being happy is two different things. Unfortunately, I've been through it. Being comfortable and being happy are two different things, man.
You know what? Uncle Dice? That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be our 10 o'clock show tonight.
That's right. That's right.
That's gonna be our 10 o'clock show tonight.
They gotta pull up.
Yeah. Everybody tonight at 10. We're gonna continue this here. Because I want to learn, I want to know more shit now about this here now. Shit. I'm prone to learn more. I need to learn more.
That's right.
Because you got motherfuckers up here 20-something years, say they ain't married. You can't. You go bust a move on this one tonight. Hold on. Somebody
I was with my son. Think about this. I was with my son's mother for what? Almost 7 years and couldn't stand her. And I couldn't stand her. And that's word to my mother. God forgive me for saying this right now. I was with my son's mother for like 7 years. And the only reason why we was together because when I met her, the whole hood wanted to mess with her. She was from California. All the bitches in the hood wanted to mess with me. I was one of them dudes in the hood. We got together on quote unquote because of the hood. Like she was like, all the bitches be talking about you. I'm like, damn, all the niggas talking about you. Our first introduction of a relationship was false.
Status relationship, old celebrity relationship.
That's a fact. And then I was attracted to her physically, but I wasn't attracted to her, quote unquote, spiritually. And then we created a son out of a toxic relationship, a very toxic relationship that we used to just, like my grandmother said, you keep brushing that stuff under the rug, it's going to be lumps in your rug, boy.
I'm going to try, Endo.
But Dice, do you think at that age you able to tell if you connect emotionally or if you can religiously? That's looking at the fat ass, she look good. Niggas ain't really thinking about what type of woman she is. If you can raise a family, if you can have kids with it, because you really don't know yourself. So you can't look in yourself and tell what type of man you is. So I can tell what type of woman she is at that age. It's all about
That's
the
why I
look.
just said, quote unquote, salute. That's why I said, quote unquote, the choices we make as children that turns into a evolving of years. See, it seemed like when, like you said, when we first met each other, yo, she got the fat ass. Oh, she light skinned, she bad. Niggas is on her and all that. But we not really thinking about the things that she has went through. Like certain things my son mother went through, I wouldn't go into that I didn't even understand. I just brushed under the rug that I didn't think about. That was actually going to be a very detriment factor in our relationship because of views and morals. People, what I mean is, I stayed around this young lady for almost 7 years, and I'm not bragging about this. Because me, genuinely, I was so in love with her, but I was raised in a family that taught me love. You know what I'm saying? So I kept making excuses for certain things that she was doing because of certain circumstances she went through with her family and men in her family. So I kept making excuses saying it's going to be all right, it's going to be all right. But unbeknownst to the fact of the physical and the mental trauma that someone goes through, especially after being abused sexually. Like she told me years later on in the relationship, I feel so bad. She was like, yo, the reason why it took me so long to respect you because I respected no man because of things that I went through with my uncles and my cousins. You understand what I'm saying?
And that very much. I saw it that happened in my family with my mother and her sisters and her brothers. Her brothers was on some crazy shit, right?
And it's like, do I think my son mother is a good person? She's a great person. But unfortunately, because of certain things that she's been through as a child from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then she met me at 16, and she was already destroyed. See, Black people, we run from mental health and we run from therapists and psychiatrists. We need it. Especially
I don't even know if we run from a Dice. I think even back then, I think we would have loved to have done it, but we made that excuse. We would do it because the truth be told, we can't afford it.
That's a fact.
Truth be told, we can't afford it, so we just brush it off like, ain't nobody getting no mental health. Ain't nobody
Y'all
going to
want to
no
hear something funny?
psychiatrist.
Yo, you remember St. Matthew's? You remember St. Matthew's camp? You remember St. Matthew's Church right there on Utica, y'all? Remember St. Matthew's Campus?
Yeah.
Now check this out. I'm gonna tell y'all a true story.
Still there.
True story. I was going to PS.
It's still there. It's still there.
Huh?
Still there. Compensate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was going right down the block. I was going to PS 167. Right. Listen to this, compa. It was a dude by the name of Ludin. I had remember the handheld games? I had a Donkey Kong Jr. handheld game. Right.
The little box joint. Word.
So they would tell us. They said on Fridays, if we had a good week, they would let us play our games and everything. Quote, this is public school. They would let us play us games from 2:10 to 2:45 when it was time for us to go. Now, the dude Luton was already upset with me because I had the black and gold Pumas. I was the only one that had the black Pumas with the gold stripe, white bottom, because I had the black and white Pittsburgh hat. Remember the hats when they came out back in the days? Cool. He always had something with me. This particular day, this dude came and got my fucking game, bruh. So I kept asking him for my game. I'm not trying to scream. I'm not trying to make no scene. Niggas, I was a little scared of him. I'm not going to lie to you. He pushed me down, pushed me in the corner, wound up playing my game. I'm so scared. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't even tell the teacher. So he wound up playing my game and give me my game back, right? Let me tell you what happened, bro. You know when they lined us up to take us downstairs for our parents to meet us, bro? They lined us up and told us to come on downstairs so they could let us out through the back. Yo, I purposely stood behind this nigga compa because of the way he made me feel. You dig what I'm saying? And I used to be into wrestling back then. You dig what I'm saying? When we came down that second stairwell compa and we turned around and I ain't see Miss Dean, I threw the nigga in the yoke and started choking him. I'm thinking I'm about to put him to sleep, but I didn't have my arm around his neck properly. I didn't have it under his chin pulling him up. I had my arm, and I didn't even know what this word was, around his larynx. So when I started choking him and choking him and choking him, I'm thinking about how he was playing with my game and pushing me down and always bothering me. They trying to get me from off his neck. I'm so scared to let the nigga neck go because he's taller than me. But by the time they let me off his neck, separated, cool. Make a long story short, they suspended me and they sent me to St. Matthew's Church. They said, there are problems with this child, quote unquote, and it needs to be addressed. When we went to St. Matthew's Church, I spoke to a counselor for about maybe 35, 40 minutes. The counselor told my mother, it's nothing wrong with him. He just was scared and he overreacted. This is what I think we should do with him, so he don't have this scenario again. My mother said, what's that? And the nigga tried to tell my mom's prescribe some fucking medicine to send her to the Kings County Hospital through them. And my mother walked out and we never went back. But I feel as though I still needed to see therapy. But because the man started talking about putting me on some medication, you know, my mother, she's black, get the fuck out of here, and snatch him up out of it. Snatch me up out of it. But I still needed therapy because of certain things that was going on in my home that I was angry about. It wasn't just because of me grabbing him. I was mad, man. I had a bunch of shit going on, bro. That shit is
a mountain turn. That's when a mountain turned into when a molehill turned into a mountain because you already had shit on your back. You stretched out, and he was the straw that broke the camel back, and you just let son have it. Word.
From that day on, I turned into somebody totally different, bro. And the bad part about it is, check this out. When they finally let me back to school, because they took me out of school for a week, I had to go back to District 17 for a superintendent meeting. They switched us out of the class. Now, look how fucked up the mindset is. When I come back to school, Ludin was known as a bully. So now everybody gravitates to me like I'm the super tough guy because I choked them out. Damn, they could have killed that man, bro. They said if I'd have had that man neck for 2 to 3 more minutes, he'd have died, man. I'd have crushed his head.
Did y'all become friends? Did y'all become friends? Because when I fought the bully, me and him became best friends afterwards. Yeah, niggas became friends.
Check this out. They separated us out of classes. They sent me to a teacher named Mr. Lera. All jokes aside, from that confrontation, Ludin avoided me, bro. And I was still leery of him. But he never came nowhere near me. You did.
Shout out C-Born. R.I.P. C-Born. That's how C-Born became my dude. That nigga used to bully me. And I stood up to that nigga and smacked him in his shit. And we tumbled for about a good 3-4 minutes. After that, R.I.P. C-Born, the God. Word, that was my G, man. At that day on, we became best friends, big.
It's just sad how they got us in the hood, man.
It was over from there. That shit turned me into one time. It only took one time. It wasn't a everyday occurrence. That nigga snatched my hero. I was hungry than a motherfucker. I never forget. My mom just made me a spiced ham. She got me a spiced ham with Swiss cheese, lettuce and tomatoes. I'm going to school. This nigga Eric snatched my motherfucking head, bit the shit and threw it on the floor. Boy.
You know how them heroes was back in the days. That 2:25 in the morning?
That nigga tripped. Oh, he tricked. I was the fuck. He should have never. I stomped his fucking head in that fucking concrete so bad, boy. I got my ass whipped. I get my ass whipped for me whooping somebody's ass.
But you see the effect that has on you? You see how you descriptively remember that now? You see how angry that gets you right now?
Hell yeah, bro.
Because that's trauma, bro, and we don't know how to
deal
with it.
Trauma. Word. That's a good breakdown, guys. That's a great breakdown.
You see how you just got mad? Yo, you just seen your face cover? The only reason why I didn't get that mad because to this particular day, I feel bad that I could have took that child's life. We was children. And then God just got a different cloth on me. You seen your face just now, Comp? That's trauma, son.
Anytime I think about that shit, boy.
That's trauma. That's exactly what it is.
Niggas just start banging out when niggas gotta lay on the ground, son. Trying to get up under cars, my nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I done been there, Dice. I done been there, Dice, and you couldn't move. Not because I was shook, I couldn't move. The shit happened so quick, and you hear them shits flying past you and shit. Word.
Whistling past your ass.
I remember sitting in St. John's Park. We playing spades. Niggas get motherfucking mad. Niggas arguing. Niggas leave. Ain't no need to scream no names. R.I.P. Niggas playing spades. Come back. I hear some shit go, doom. So, nigga, it's quote unquote, my right side of my ear is ringing, and it feels like somebody spit on me. You dig what I'm saying? So when I jump up, nigga, that's my man Marrow in my fucking face, man.
I done had plenty of situations like that, brother.
I was 12 years old, bro.
Marrow fly.
Dark side.
Who that dark side sack? That's my G right there.
I was 12 years old, bro.
Yo, man. I don't, man. See?
Like, niggas don't really understand. Like, you think somebody spit on you, bro. And when you go like this and look, and it's marrow and bone and cheek and flesh.
Right.
And my man is in my lap, bro.
Right. That's trauma. That's trauma you can't get rid of. I don't give a fuck who you gonna see. I don't care who you go see, Dice. I don't care what kind of psychiatrist. That's what the soldiers go through, son. That's postpartum depression and all that good shit.
We go through PTSD in the hood, man.
See, niggas, you see what niggas don't understand, man. And I hate to talk about this shit because the shit is really good. Fucking flashback. You know how it is to be sitting there with your homie. Rest in peace, me and Mosai, Dice.
Rest in
me,
peace.
Mosai, Kyle. We upstairs by April. So they having a party and shit. We just got finished. And JoJo's. Me, Mosai, JoJo, Khalid, Face. It's about 6 of us. So we at April party. So we just got finished eating macaroni and cheese. So she said we can't smoke in the crib. So we went outside because Chat and all them was in there. Mosai just came home, right? So he was on papers. So he wanted to smoke. I'm like, nah, I ain't giving you no weed, nigga. You just came home. He's like, yo, come on, man. Just give me 2 pulls off the roach. I'm like, no, Mo, come on. He's like, I'm going downstairs to go get the hammer. I'm coming back. Just give me 2 pulls. I said, all right, take 2 pulls. I gave the nigga 2 pulls. He said, yo, D, hold my drink. I held the nigga drink. Bro, I heard shots. But I thought he was busting shots in the air. So Crook came upstairs like, yo, D, your boy out there shooting and shit. When I come downstairs, bro, shit, Mosai right there, bro, right there by Miss Howard door, trying to catch his breath. So I'm holding. I'm like, yo, Mo, get up, Mo, get up, Mo. Blood coming out of. I'm like, yo, get up, Mo. Yo, bro, why that nigga just died in my arms? So as Mo died in my arms, I'm hearing, yo, D, they shot me. Hey, Mo down. I go outside. JoJo by the tree by 1280. He said they shot me in my head. I'm like, they shot you in your head. But I'm like, they shot you in your head and you're still talking. I just shot you in your head. He's like, take my do-rag off. Take my do-rag and my hat off. Bro. I took this nigga do-rag and that hat off. I do not know how this nigga. That's why my bro drinks so much to this day.
I'll tell you how. God. We was just
I don't know how he's still alive. That's all I can say.
God. See, first of all, there's 2 dates that we got this quote unquote God has written down. That's the day you're born and the day you're gonna lie. That day you're gonna die. But the part that's up to us to figure out is the slash, the in between, man. That's what we here for. He already knows.
That's all life is. Life is the in between. That's because you're born to die. I ain't no Christian. I'm 5%, but you born to die. So that's all the in between is life, bro. That's a fact.
That's your judgment. That's why I'm so fearful of God, compa. Like, it was a time I really used to be like, yo, God, ain't no sucking thing is no fucking God. That bitch ass nigga just let my grandfather die. Fuck that nigga. Ain't no God. That nigga just let my motherfucking grandmother die. That nigga let him get killed. Nah, there's a God, man. That shit is so real, man. It's scary, bro.
I respect that. To each his own. I respect that. Hey, but you know what? Y'all talking about the death and people dying in the hood. I guess we all kind of desensitized to that shit because I didn't see mad niggas die. Niggas that died in my arms. Niggas that put work in. all type of shit. But the only shit that ever caught me, B, guys, this shit happened at Charlotte, North Carolina. R.I.P. Chef. I used to have a dude named
R.I.P.
Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw was a chef, and he know I was nice with the cooking, so he did at the home games for the Panthers and shit. He did the tailgate and shit, right? So we always out there, we making mad money. Like, son, we a break. That nigga would give me 1,500 2 stacks. So I know he was getting like 3, 4, 5 stacks, you know what I mean? On the weekend at the home games, right? So listen, it's this car coming down the street. All you hear is this woman screaming, ah, help me, help me, help me. Nobody's moving. To me, I'm thinking it's her old man jumping on her. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna stay out of that. Because I done went in broke situations like that before and they flip on me. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay out of that. But all I keep hearing is screaming, screaming, screaming. And she stopped the car like right in front of where we was doing the tailgate and shit at, right? And I could see ain't nobody jumping on this. The nigga in the passenger side like this, right? So I run to the fucking door and shit, snatch son out my arms. As soon as I snatched son out my arms, he started breathing. I could smell the crack and shit coming off his breath, right? Supposedly she was at a woman's shelter. She just got her own apartment. He helped her move in and they was celebrating. But the celebrating, them niggas was smoking dope, right? So shit, I can hear it. When he breathing, I could smell it coming off. I could smell that crack coming off. But I'm holding son Dice. And when I looked down, the nigga started pissing. And when he started pissing, I'm like, oh, this nigga dead.
He died.
This nigga dead. Hold on, I'm holding the nigga Dice. All right, so the ambulance came, everybody came. I walked off. I sat down about 45 minutes to an hour later. I just sat down taking a little break. Kept moving after the whole shit, kept moving, doing what I'm doing. I took a little break about 45 minutes later, bro, and I cried like a fucking baby. I've never cried for niggas that was my homies that died in my arms. It's part of the game. We out here in the streets.
That's
but
right.
I think the way the shit affected me, this nigga ain't never done nothing to me. I don't know this nigga from Adam. And this nigga died in my arms, and I cried like a newborn baby, B. That shit was about 15, 16 years ago. I'll never forget that shit, homie.
That was the beginning of God piercing your heart. That was the beginning.
I done put work in. I done put work in. I done seen my homies die. My homie C-Born. I watched my homie C-Born drop. I watched us running. We all running. Niggas is shooting at us. And bah! My homie, I synced that shit. But I was like, okay, we out here. I mean, I was hurt from my son. But I ain't feel for my son what I felt for this stranger, B.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Shit was crazy.
That's that compassion and love of God. That's that compassion and love.
Compassion. That is compassion. You hit that on the head. Word.
And think about it. You 49. You 49 years. Yo, bro, you know how much of a... I didn't even understand how much it started. When I turned 40, I didn't even understand how I started appreciating that I made the 40s.
What?
I'm at 50. Yo, let me tell y'all some deep shit. I was so scared my 49th year. I was terrified from 40 years to now because my mother unfortunately passed away when she was 49. I didn't think I was going to get past 49, bro. So this is some shit that was in my mind for years, bro. So last year, my 49th birthday, the whole year, nobody knew it. I'm just waiting to die. And I'm hearing God saying, you's a fool, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Going no motherfucking where? I'm like, nah. You took my moms. I still love God and respect God. I have no problems with God because everything he or she wrote is the way it's supposed to be. And I understand that now. You dig what I'm saying? Help me, God. When I made my 50th birthday, I just started laughing, man. September the 10th made my 50th birthday. My mother, back up.
September what? September what?
September the 10th.
And how old are you?
I'm 50.
Nigga, you fucking a year and 3 days older than me, nigga. Fuck out of here. September the 13th. That's that Virgo love, nigga. Word. I'm September the 13th, bro.
September the 10th. Matter of fact, that's my best friend Jermaine's birthday, September the 13th. I'm September the 10th.
You know where we come from, right? We come from Thanksgiving and New Year's fucking.
That's right.
I mean, not Christmas. Christmas and New Year's fucking. That's September babies. Word.
It's loving out there. We're from the 70s, man.
Word. 73, baby.
Do you know why this is so? I'm going to give y'all a Jew. Everybody fails to realize, unfortunately, the government did this, man. This drill music and these children are the epidemic of the crack era. People fail to realize crack was really still hitting in 95, 96. It was
That's
just
a fact. That's a fact.
It was
Shit
Hell
down south, that shit was hitting all the way up to 2000,
That shit hitting
2002,
now. That
2003.
shit
What?
hitting now.
Right. Not as much as it used to, but it hitting. Nah, Chef was down south, Charlotte, North Carolina. We was
So
doing
a
the
lot of these
tailgating for the
children
Panthers
today are
game.
the results of drugs, man. First of all,
it's something.
you know how many times they used to tell us back in the days? I don't know if y'all remember these commercials. There used to be a commercial when Nancy Reagan was
You're playing on drugs.
and she said, "This is the effect of a crack baby because they want crack, but they don't know what they want." And they showed the little black child hollering, "Ah, ah." That's
I
what's
remember
going
that.
on now. A lot of these children, quote unquote,
But that was a contradiction because her husband got the babies like that. So that was a
no, he was the first
contradiction.
dope dealer. Ronald Reagan
Her
was the
husband got the babies like that. Ronald fucking Reagan. A
But look at
contra
what they
shit.
did. They
He was
gave
bringing
them,
all that
they
drugs
gave
in.
them addictions to all them people, and now these children that was born were born with addictions, heroin, crack, whatever, Look at what we're doing now. Look what the kids are doing now. Heroin, crack, fentanyl, pills. The government knew what they was doing, bro.
Yo, hold on, though, Dice. Hold on, Dice. You are 100% correct. I swear for God, but we gotta flip that coin. We gotta flip the coin on heads. No freaky, you right. But let's flip it to tails. On tails, Dice, it's our fault. And when I say our fault, you 50, I'm 49. We was really the generation that bought them hammers in crazy. Before then, niggas was fighting, niggas was baseball bat and chains, a little knives and all that.
Little
We bought the hammers.
razors and all that, little orange razors.
You know what I mean? Yo, but Dice, you could remember. I was talking to Smitty about this last night. You could remember back in our day when we was 12, 13, the big homies could see their worst enemy, but if it was a Sunday, he'd give that nigga a pass.
Get a pass. And if the nigga with his
Niggas will all be at the
girl,
park on Sunday.
you leave him alone.
You get him a pass. All right, so this is what I think happened, Dice. The generation up under us, they wanted to top us, no freaky. So they start putting gunplay down heavier. No more fighting, just gunplay down heavier. And then every generation wants to top each other when it comes to this gangster shit. So now we at the point where we at now. Then better than that, we at the point now where you don't respect the hustler. Niggas is respecting the user. They want to be pilled out and winked out and all that good shit.
When we was coming
that was never me. Niggas was suckers.
Niggas tabs and niggas was thinking like, what the fuck is you
Nigga,
doing?
and we even come from that era, Dice, where if you sniff some yay, they was always like, yo, only niggas with money sniff yay. Only the fly niggas sniff it. Yeah, listen, I had about 8 months. I had about 8 months fucking with that yay. I was like, yo, this shit is not for me. You gotta know what's for you and what's not for you. Strictly greenery, B. Niggas want to try everything just to fit in. I have no problem saying, nah, homie. The coke come by, nah, I'm good.
That's right.
That green come by, yeah, let me get some of that. You gotta know what's for you and not for you, homie. That's a fact.
It's a fact. And they don't know. Today, and then, you know what I noticed something about? We so blessed today, respectfully. Like when I grew up, I was in Bed-Stuy boxing, learning how to fight. I know how to fight. Yo, I'm looking at these.
Come on, PAL. We come from PAL. Nigga, I was at Gleason's gym, my nigga. What we talking about?
These little niggas can't fight. That's why they run into them guns, man.
That's the best thing my father did for me, Dice.
Fighting. Like these niggas can't fight. That's why they fuck with them guns.
That's the best thing my father did for me. My father said, yo, you gonna be a little nigga like me. You gonna have to learn how to throw your joints. When I was a little kid, 6, 7 years old, I was learning how to throw my joints.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You couldn't fight around from that. You already know our era. If you couldn't fight, you had to stay inside. And I couldn't stay inside, man.
Yo, it was nothing better than when you walking down the block, you in a new hood or a new territory, nigga from Brownsville, this nigga in East New York chilling, and the little team run down on you, and you ain't shit to say, and you know what? Give me a fair one.
Let me get
Whoever your man is, just give me a fair one.
Give me a fair one.
Win or lose, bro. You can walk down that block the next day, though. Even though you from the Ville, you can walk down that block the next day.
These niggas can't fight. Huh? We was just talking about how these niggas can't fight. Like niggas don't know what it is to wake up with the swollen mouth and the busted nose and the eye closed and
that shit builds character. It builds character because at the end of the day, win or lose, you know you stand on what you stand on. Whatever it is that you stand on, you know solidly and concretely you stand on that. It builds character, bro.
That's right.
Word. They fucked the world up, Dice, when they start letting everybody get trophies. When they start letting everybody get trophies, they fuck the world up. You gotta earn that trophy,
Yo,
nigga.
you heard what he
Come
just
back the
said?
next day
I just
and
told
earn that
somebody this.
trophy.
I just told
Word.
somebody this Sunday, compa. Like, and they was like, damn, son. They looked at it like I was hating, but I'm not hating. All of us, like I remember when we was wearing jury, my nigga, and still got jury.
You had to earn that.
Honor, my nigga. Like, niggas is just walking around like, I'm like, yo, if I might have took that off your neck.
You couldn't be at Albie Square, Sean.
No mannerisms, nothing to even rock that like that, nigga.
Word.
And I know that's fucked up how we used to think. That's why I look at myself now and be like, yo, Dice,
it's not fucked up. It's not fucked up, Dice. It built us to be the men we were. And the ones that wasn't cut from that cloth, they quickly learned, I ain't cut from this cloth. Let me go the other route. You see, everybody want to be in the same circle. Everybody ain't gangster. Everybody ain't no schoolboy. Everybody ain't this, that, and the third. We got everybody in the same circle. You see that era you talking about? You couldn't come down Albee Square with your shines on and all these rules is out there. Unless you was one of them niggas. Mobb Deep had the song, nigga, I still came home with my
shines.
Shout out
to my nigga Drac from the fort. That's a fact.
You had to be one of them niggas, bruh. So it lets you know, okay, I'm cut from this cloth. I can stand over here. Then it lets you know I ain't cut from this cloth. I'm not even going down there. I'm going 2-3 blocks over because I don't want no parts of that. Not everybody wanting to be in the same circle and everybody even when all actuality everybody ain't even.
Right.
Play your position, my nigga, and play your position proudly.
Stick up kids ran with stick up kids. Hustlers ran with hustlers.
Right.
Niggas that was in Midtown yapping pockets ran with niggas that yap pockets. Boosters ran with boosters. Now everything is a conglomerate, and that's why it's messed up because the principles is different.
That's
a
true.
thief can never have the principles of a hustler. Never.
Right. That's a fact.
Never.
True.
Never.
That's a fact.
A thief will never have the principles of a hustler.
And it's vice versa.
That's right. And a hustler will never have the principles of a thief.
Word.
It's two different worlds. It's like OG said, it's a heads and it's a tails to the game.
That's it. That's just it. That's real shit though. That's real fucking spit right there. You ain't lying about
elcompa show. Only on the elcompa show, baby.
Only on the elcompa show, goddamn. Salute to everybody who pulled up, man. I so appreciate you. My boy, old Dusty Puerto Rican pulled up. First Class pulled up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Uncle Bucks, Ming, Mano, that's what's up, man. SB Lit, I appreciate y'all brothers, man. Shit. My Uncle Dice holding the fort down with me. Our boy Steve over the building. Oh,
40 years.
40 years is in the goddamn building. Goddamn. The whole crew is up in there. That's what I'm talking about. We're shaking, Steve-O. Yeah, man. This is a beautiful thing, man. Shit, I love this type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, another good show, another grown man's topics, reminiscing, laughing, shit that we supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No negativity, man. No negativity.
None. We don't need nothing. For real, we don't need nothing, man. Shit, man. We doing good. Shit, we made it. We made it so far. Let's keep on pushing. Ain't no sense to turn back now. You dig?
It's fact.
Real.
Shout out to the whole chat. I see everybody. Shout out to the whole chat, man. I had a beautiful time. With the
everybody, man. Yo, y'all tune in tonight at 10 o'clock, man. Uncle Dax, don't forget that combo. Yes, we got to bust a move on this one, man.
I'm pulling up. I'll be there.
Definitely, man. Salute, Uncle Dice. I appreciate you once again, man.
What?
Hey, yo, I want to give my shout outs to OG Sonny Blanc. Thank you, my brother, for pulling up. Shit. Sir Valentino, appreciate you. Silver Point, First Class, SB Lit, Steve Okumba, man, Old Dirty Puerto Rican, Old Dusty Puerto Rican, pardon me. Daquan Bucks, Compton Freak. Yo, appreciate you for pulling up, my brother. Manners and respect. Ming, the real Ming, my brother. Manners and respect. I appreciate you. SB Lit, salute. Big Red, salute. Blessings to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Dark Side, 7th Guard, my brother. Great grandson. G Mac, James Ando. James Ando, I'm about to hit you up just now. Yo, shout out to everybody who pulled up, man. I appreciate y'all. My brother Brooklyn News. If I didn't say Silver Point, once again, shout out to everybody. My boy Sean Prince, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I say manners and respect to y'all. Until then, we out that way. Shout out to all the platforms too. Shout out the whole 050, all my bros out there, man. Manners and respect. Smitty, Brim, all y'all. Bless up, my brothers.